Well, hello again. It's the last day of week 7 of the Back to Fitness programme. So here we are at the end of another week, and I hope you're really getting a benefit from the programme and really feeling a difference from having taken part in it. So today being the last day, it's the time for the last walk jog session. As always, it starts off with a 5-minute brisk walk. Then it's 8 minutes of an easy pace jog, then 5 minutes of a brisk walk, and the final 8-minute jog. After that, you head back to your base, 5 minutes of a really easy pace cool down. I keep saying this should be a kind of level of effort that you would have if you were having a weekend walk around the local park. And that's it, it's week 7 completed, and doesn't that feel good? That's a very quick description of today's workout, but I think that's all you really need at this stage. It was the same on day 5, and we used the bulk of that video to talk about shin splints, which is one of the two main injuries that we find that beginners come across, and we explained why by doing the strength and flexibility exercises from week 1, although there's only a small chance of actually getting an injury, by doing these exercises you've very much reduced the chance of getting them even further. So today I thought we would have a quick mention of plantar fasciitis, which is the other main problem that we come across in beginners. Now, plantar fasciitis itself is quite a specific condition, but the name is generally used as a catch-all for anything that is a pain in your foot. So if you were to look at an anatomical diagram of a foot, you would see it's a very complex structure, and there's a lot in there that can go wrong. And basically anything that goes wrong in there, it gets classified as PF, which we use for short. The good news is that irrespective of really what goes wrong and how you can fix it, it's basically the same whether it's PF or anything else. Not all of them, but in generally that's quite true. So how do we get these problems and what can we do about them? Well, the good news is, just like shin splints, you've already reduced the chance of getting these foot injuries to a remarkably low degree. If you've been doing the strength and flexibility exercises from week 1, then your muscles and ligaments and tendons have been conditioned, have been toned up as we've been going along. As we've added in additional stresses, we've been preparing the soft tissues to be able to cope with that. The problem comes if you haven't been doing the strength and flexibility, in which case, when you start to put these new stresses on, your muscles and tendons and ligaments aren't ready for it, they get overstretched and they start to break down, and that's when you get pain. You can't avoid absolutely the chance of an injury, but you can reduce it to a remarkable degree. If you want to do that, then you really have to do these strength and flexibility exercises. If you haven't already done them, or if you're not very regular, then what I would say to do is start doing the ones that we're meant to be doing now, and if you can't manage them, then go back to the earlier weeks and find something that's less demanding and build back up to them. To do that, what you can do is on a day when you're doing either stepping or a walk jog session, maybe you're doing them in the evening, you could do some stretches in the morning. Or the other way around, if you do your run or steps in the morning, then you could do your stretches in the evening. The only thing I would say is to try and avoid doing them along with either the stepping or the run. Okay, so that's your pep talk for today. I hope you enjoy your walk jog today. Tomorrow it's the start of week 8 and we'll be ready to go for another small adventure. So we'll see you then.